Good morning. It is 7:05 a.m. on Tuesday, April 17th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes and I'm sick and it sucks. So, I was already not feeling great yesterday. And I was just feeling generally kind of weak and tired and sniffly. And today, and then in the middle of the night last night, I woke up with my throat kind of borderline on fire. And it might be something else, but this is definitely a progression I have seen before with strep throat. And having just spent the weekend with a bunch of people, that gives me anxiety because on the one hand I might have gotten it from someone, but I also fear that may have given it to someone else. So, because if I have to be sick at all, I would prefer to not give it to anybody else. So I'm definitely not going into the office today. I'm gonna try to go into the urgent care when they open this morning to get checked, I guess, and antibiotics if they feel that I am correct or whatever, so I can go ahead and try to get on the mend and not be contagious anymore. But I am not feeling good right now and fairly annoyed to be sick. So, I had a good weekend, at least. Um, I didn't talk about it yesterday because I was doing the rewatch, but we had a good day on Sunday. We went, and because in this whole little group that is basically, mostly it consisted of, so it was me and my brother and my sister-in-law, and then several members of her extended family um, in town for the marathon, which unfortunately the weather yesterday sucked. So watching the marathon was probably not super fun. And but Sunday, we went and we met up and we went to a karaoke room. And I've done karaoke before, but I've actually never been to one of those karaoke parlors where you have your own private room and you can order food and all that sort of thing. And that was actually pretty fun. Um, I had a good time throughout, although I think in hindsight, um, you know, we had the room for 4 hours. And I think in hindsight, that's maybe too long. Because the people who are not necessarily super into karaoke but are willing to go along to get along are going to get more annoyed by that point. And I think, like, I would have been perfectly satisfied with less. And I think several of the other people who were into it would have been satisfied with less. And it would have been a better fit for all levels of interest to do perhaps 2 hours instead of. Uh, okay. But then we also went and we had dinner in the North End, and I had lobster ravioli. And then we went and we did an escape room. This one, there's several different locations, but this one was Room Escapers. And we did a piratey themed one with all of us, and it went pretty well. We got to finish, and then the guy told us that technically speaking, we were 5 minutes over the time, but he let us finish anyway. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, except that when I looked at my watch when we were done, it seemed like we were still at within time. So I don't know how that normally works, but whatever. It was fun. We had a really good time. I liked it, and it was great to see everybody. And I was already walking around that evening feeling a little bit of a tickle and a congestion and feeling like, uh-oh, I sensed something coming on. And then sure enough, I didn't feel good yesterday. But then last night, and that's kind of what strep does in my experience, which is that it's like a cold for a day or so, and then the sore throat comes on fast, which is exactly what happened. So we'll see. I don't know. If it's not strep, it's something similar. So who knows? Anyway, so that's where I'm at today. Yeah. Anyway, uh, that's it, I guess. So I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Hopefully, I will be on medicine by then.